We're going to go now to 7's Sharman Sacchetti. She's also live for us in Washington, D.C. with more. I believe she's spoken with Congressman Kennedy at this time. Tell us what you're learning, what you know, what's going on right there on the ground in D.C., Sharman.
Well, we just walked out of the Capitol building. We did just catch up with Congressman Joe Kennedy. Here's a little bit of that interview now. Is this over? Is this debate over?
No, and look, it shouldn't be over. The bottom line is that health care almost uniquely touches every single American and every American family normally and one of the most vulnerable moments. And for some parts of the country, yes, the Affordable Care Act is doing very well at providing access to quality, affordable health care. And we have that in Massachusetts. But even in Massachusetts, we've seen that there's areas of this that need improvement, particularly for small businesses. I have heard those challenges across the country in some areas where individuals are struggling to get access to quality, affordable care because of high premiums and high deductibles. We need to address those. And since I came to Congress, I would love to address those. I really do hope that this provides a moment for Republicans to take a step back and say, look, this is affecting our constituents. We also have seen success in some places across the country, like Massachusetts. Let's actually find a way to address the concerns that our constituents have. And I think if they had done that, you would have actually seen much stronger support for this bill. This bill didn't even try to address those concerns. It went in a completely different direction, which is why we saw such outrage over trying to call this bill health care. It was a tax cut.
And so at this point, how much political capital do you think the president spent on this?
Look, it clearly wasn't the president's best day, but regardless, the message that I think we need to take away from this is that, one, our process worked, and that American people by the thousands and millions raised their voices to say, don't pass this bill, it's a bad bill. And Republicans, thankfully, took them a while, but they finally listened to that. The underlying challenge there, however, does not go away, and that's that if you believe that every single person in this country deserves access to quality and affordable health care, we've still got some work to do, and we should focus on that.
And so at this point, how does this impact the agenda moving forward? Republicans want to do make inroads on tax reform, infrastructure.
Look, I think the message again there, Democrats want to make inroads on tax reform. We want to make inroads on infrastructure. We want to make inroads, yes, even on health care. And yes, on immigration.
But you're not the party in charge right now. They are.
Right. So the question's going to be, do they take a step back from this and say, rather than trying to drive a hardcore partisan wedge around dealing with issues that are intensely personal and seismic impacts across our nation, can we actually find ways to engage both Democrats and Republicans to build a bipartisan consensus to actually govern? And I hope that that's the lesson they take from this. And if they do, they will find a receptive hand. Maybe this moment can be the turning point.
What's your message to people back home right now?
I think for those thousands of people that called our office, that wrote to our office over the course of the past couple hours, days, and weeks, thank you for raising your voices. It matters. You heard it today.
To defend?
To defend, regardless of what side you're on, raise your voice.
And of course, there you have it. Congressman Kennedy actually steering clear from some of the more harsh language we've heard from some Democrats. He's admitting, yes, there is still a lot of work to do, but this bill certainly wasn't the answer. We're live at the Capitol. Sharman Sacchetti, 7 News.